This is Superhuman. Today you will meet 16 people who literally have superpowers. Are you doubting? Then watch until the end and check out each of these people. Join us and let's go. Number 19. The Rubber Boy. Daniel Browning Smith has revolutionized the limits of human flexibility. Recognized by the Guinness Book of World Records as the most flexible man in the world, his contortionist abilities defy conventional anatomy. His journey began at the age of 4, when his father noticed his unique abilities during a game. Through intensive professional training, he has achieved 7 world records for extreme flexibility. His appearances in productions such as Paranormal Activity 3 and Don't Mess with the Zohan have demonstrated how natural abilities can overcome digital special effects. Number 18. The Artist with Photographic Memory. Stephen Wiltshire has overcome significant obstacles to become one of Britain's most extraordinary artists. Diagnosed with autism at the age of 3 and unable to speak until he was 5, he discovered his way of communicating with the world through art. His unique ability allows him to reproduce complex cityscapes with photographic precision after only a brief observation. His detailed drawings of monuments and buildings capture every last architectural detail, demonstrating a visual memory that transcends the normal limits of human cognition. Number 17. The Mystic Without Food. A monk has surprised scientists by living for decades without eating or drinking since 1940. The man, identified as Prahlad Jani, during a 15-day observational study in a controlled environment, remained healthy without any sustenance. For 76 years, he lived only on the spiritual energy he claimed to receive from the goddess. Experts suggest an extreme adaptation to food deprivation, making his case the subject of study on the limits of human survival. I have a question for you. First, I'd like to tell you that it's possible to keep up with the biggest curiosities of our world every day. But for that, you need to be subscribed to our channel. So, have you subscribed yet? If not, take the opportunity to subscribe now. Now that you've done that, let's go. Number 16. The Lion Charmer. Kevin Richardson has revolutionized our understanding of human big cat interactions. Born in Johannesburg in 1974, he has developed a unique ability to communicate with lions, cheetahs, and other predators. At the Kevin Richardson Wildlife Sanctuary, established in 2013, he has demonstrated a telepathic connection with over 26 lions. His technique is based on deeply understanding the animal's body language, respecting their natural hierarchy, and establishing bonds from the time they are cubs. Richardson never uses coercive methods. His revolutionary approach is based purely on mutual trust and respect. Number 15. The Sovereign of Teeth. In an extraordinary display of strength, the self-proclaimed King of Teeth has set a new world record by pulling a 328-ton train 9 feet using only his jaw. Using ancient Indian meditation techniques combined with a rigorous jaw-strengthening regimen, he transformed a perceived physical limitation into an astonishing display of human potential. His preparation includes decades of specific training, combining spiritual practices with intense physical conditioning. Can you believe such extraordinary strength? Number 13. The Monks of Inner Heat. In northern India, Tibetan monks have mastered the Tumo technique, controlling bodily processes considered autonomous. Through specific visualizations and breathing, they raise their body temperature to feverish levels. Dr. Benson, Director Emeritus of the Benson Henry Institute, documented in the 1980s how these monks control vasodilation, altering extremity temperature and blood pressure through mental power. Number 12. The Dolphin Children. In the crystal clear waters of Thailand, Moken children have developed underwater vision that rivals that of marine mammals. This extraordinary ability, first documented in the early 2000s by scientist Anna Gislin, allows these children to see with exceptional clarity underwater, adjusting their vision in a similar way to dolphins and seals. This unique adaptation allows them to identify small objects and fish at considerable depths, an ability that scientists previously thought impossible for humans. Detailed studies have revealed that these children have developed the ability to consciously control their eye muscles, altering the shape of their lenses to compensate for the refraction of water, a skill that most humans have lost during evolution. Number 11. The Master of Elasticity. Gary Turner has a rare condition known as Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, which affects the connective tissues in his body. This unique trait allows him to stretch the skin on his abdomen up to 6 inches, a feat recorded in the Guinness World Records. Although the condition primarily affects his torso, neck, and arms, his extremities remain normal, creating a fascinating contrast that has intrigued genetic medicine researchers. Number 10. The Bee Charmer. Norm Gray revolutionized our understanding of human insect communication through his extraordinary skills with bees. During his 70 years of experience, he developed a unique connection with these insects, setting a world record by working harmoniously with 109 bees in a controlled environment. His revolutionary technique is based on a deep understanding of bee behavior, demonstrating that these insects can be trained like any other animal. As a professor emeritus at UC Davis, his contributions go beyond practical demonstrations. He has published more than 100 scientific papers on beekeeping and bee behavior. His unique expertise has made him Hollywood's most sought-after consultant for scenes involving bees, completely transforming the way these insects are portrayed in the media. Even at 83, he maintains a daily routine of caring for wild bees in his garden, sharing his knowledge with new generations of beekeepers and actively contributing to global conservation efforts. Number 9. The Ice Master. The legendary Wim Hof's exploits revolutionized our understanding of human resilience to extreme cold. Using a method that combined controlled breathing, cold exposure, and mental concentration, Hof set impressive records. He remained submerged in ice for nearly 2 hours without changing his core body temperature, a feat verified by Radboud University. His method proved to be transferable. A group of 12 people trained for just 10 days showed significant improvements in their immune responses. The pinnacle of his demonstrations came when he climbed 22,000 feet of Mount Everest wearing only shorts, defying the basics of high-altitude survival. Number 8. 40 years without sleep. According to science, the average person can't go more than a few days without sleep. After all, if you don't sleep, you die. However, Thai Ngoc, a 75-year-old man from Vietnam, claims he hasn't slept in 42 years. His body simply doesn't go into sleep mode. Thai Ngoc's amazing story of a sleepless life has been widely reported. Vietnamese television interviewed him, and his story was featured in a National Geographic blog. Unfortunately, his chronic insomnia condition has not changed since 1974. After becoming ill, Ngoc suffered from the most advanced form of insomnia, yet he is able to go about his daily activities normally without experiencing any symptoms of sleep deprivation. He works hard on his farm and takes care of his pigs. Scientists still can't explain how Ngoc is still alive and well without any need for sleep. After a trip to Da Nang Hospital, the only problem doctors found was an old war wound. This Vietnamese man has been awake 24/7 for more than 4 decades, a true mystery to modern medicine. Number 7. The Masai Jumpers. On the vast plains of East Africa, the Masai warriors, known as Morans, demonstrate an athletic ability that defies the limits of human physics. During their traditional ceremonies, they perform vertical leaps that often exceed 90 centimeters in height, a feat all the more impressive considering that they are performed without any formal athletic training. Dressed in their characteristic red shukas, these warriors have maintained this extraordinary ability through generations. The technique, known as adumu, combines explosive lower body strength with precise arm coordination, allowing them to maintain these rhythmic leaps for hours during their rituals. Researchers have discovered that their unique physical constitution, developed through an active lifestyle that includes long daily walks, results in a perfect combination of muscular strength and tendon elasticity. Number 6. Real-life Professor X Psychokinesis is the ability to manipulate objects without touching them. Uri Geller, an Israeli psychic, has demonstrated this impressive ability. He is able to bend spoons, move objects, and reveal hidden details of objects with just the power of his mind. Geller once bent a spoon upwards without any physical force during a visit to the United States Capitol. Although there is speculation that his abilities are magic tricks based on scientific principles, Geller claims to have possessed this gift since he was 5 years old. Number 5. The Metal Man. Louis Lin, known as the Magnet Man in Malaysia, has revolutionized our understanding of the human body's capabilities with his extraordinary ability to attract metals. Contrary to popular belief, it's not magnetism. Scientists at the University of Technology Malaysia have discovered that his skin has unique levels of friction, creating an effect similar to suction. This ability allows him to hold metal objects weighing up to 2 kilograms on his body and perform even more impressive feats, such as pulling cars using only this natural adhesive ability. What's even more fascinating is that this ability is not an isolated case. His son and grandchildren have also inherited this extraordinary gift, establishing a unique genetic pattern that has intrigued geneticists around the world. Lin has turned his unique condition into a platform for social good, regularly participating in charity events and setting several records in Malaysian books. Number 4. the X-ray Visionary. Natasha Demkina, a young woman from Saransk, developed an extraordinary ability at the age of 10 that intrigued the global medical community. With uncanny accuracy, she could describe people's internal organs in detail, identifying medical conditions that were later confirmed by conventional scans. By the age of 17, her abilities had evolved to such an extent that British and Russian doctors conducted extensive tests to understand how she could visualize what is normally only possible through sophisticated imaging equipment. In 2024, during a British television program, her accurate analyses of medical conditions were confirmed by experts, challenging conventional understandings of human visual perception. Number 3. The Battery Man. In the quiet village of Payok, Serbia, Bibustruya has emerged as an unprecedented scientific phenomenon known as the Battery Man. His extraordinary journey began in 1983 when he set a world record by withstanding an electrical current of 20,000 volts without apparent harm. In 2003, he surpassed his own feats by boiling a cup of water in just 97 seconds using his body as an electrical conductor. His ability to manipulate electricity transcends current scientific understanding. He can turn on light bulbs with a simple touch and heat objects simply by holding them. Scientific studies have revealed that his skin is unusually thick, but this alone does not explain his extraordinary resistance to high voltages. Struja has turned his gift into a mission of healing, establishing an electrotherapy clinic in his home, where patients report significant relief from conditions such as arthritis. Number 2. The real-life Spider-Man. Nicknamed the French SpiderMan, Alain Robert is one of the world's best climbers. He is famous for his free climbing prowess, ascending skyscrapers without the use of ropes or safety gear. The only equipment he carries is a bag of chalk. Robert has climbed over 160 skyscrapers, including the Burj Khalifa in Dubai, Taipei 101 in Taiwan, and the Lloyd's Building in London. In October 2018, he was arrested after scaling the Salesforce Tower in London. He scaled the 202-meter-high building without safety equipment, while a crowd gathered below to watch him. Despite reaching the top safely, Robert was soon arrested on suspicion of causing a public nuisance. Following a court hearing following this feat, which took just around 45 minutes to complete, Robert was banned from climbing any buildings in the UK. Number 1. The Prodigy of Numbers. Scott Flansburg, known worldwide as the human calculator, has a mathematical ability that defies logic. His mind processes complex calculations faster than electronic calculators. In public demonstrations, he performs sequential additions of two-digit numbers in just 15 seconds, setting world records in 2001 and 2003. His revolutionary technique includes a unique mental calendar system that uses 0 as a reference point, allowing instant calculations of dates and complex mathematical operations. Flansburg can mentally multiply multi-digit numbers in a matter of seconds, consistently outperforming electronic calculators in speed and accuracy. Now, I want to know from you, which of these people we presented here shocked you the most? Tell me below in the comments. Are you seeing this video that is appearing on the screen? Especially for you, so click now to check it out. Well, that's it, and until next time, Curious One?